Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome to another Top Drives video. This is episode number 8, and we are going to be looking at the car wow challenges. Now, I've done the first 15 races of each. They are fairly simple, and guys, if you are struggling a little bit with them, you are more than welcome to come and join the Discord server. There is a section in there where everyone has been posting their hands. Now, I haven't done anything for these four. They've been fairly easy, but I believe that these final two are pretty tough. Now, I've not even had a look at whether or not I can do it, so it's going to be a learn by doing sort of go. So we'll see what we've got here. 1 mile. We'll put that on the city streets. That on there. So I just need to find something for slalom. So if I take that out. Now, my garage isn't that strong for this, I'm not going to lie. So I have no idea whether or not I can beat it. That's as simple as it is. So you guys are going to be doing this at the same time as me. So that is a win. Beautiful. So it is going to be slightly different. I'm not going to be doing it like showing you every single round, unless there's something I do want to see how close it is. So that should be okay on there. We'll go that on the fast circuit. That on the quarter mile. I'm going to try the Civic on the fast circuit, and then the Audi should win. Now, I don't really want to have to... Oh, look at that. The Jag's so much quicker. I knew the Jag was quick anyway, so that's going to be a loss. So I'm going to have to retry that one. Everything else was a win. But then you go, ooh, what am I going to use? Probably the Mercedes. So we'll go back to where we were. Because Mercedes has got pretty good straight line speed. And only one less handling. So yes, the Mercedes grabs the win. And that's a nice, clean win there. So honestly, I have no idea whether or not I can beat this challenge. Okay, so what have we got here? So we will go... That's on there again. That on the 1 mile. I wonder if that Mercedes is strong enough to beat that BMW. I wonder. That on there. I highly doubt the Volvo's got the power to beat that. That is built 332. Do you know what? No harm in trying, is there? I'm only worried about race number 2, so let's see. Now, I know the Volvo's slightly quicker. No, see, the Fiesta just pulls away, so we're going to have to switch out that for something medium height. Now, I wonder if it will beat itself at 323, but at least we know that also wins that drag, that wins that wins that, and that one wins that. So we've also got, yes, it won, so that's nice to know. We've got the Tri-Series on at the moment. for the Porsche. Right, hold on. It's ultra rare, epic, and legendary, so that's no good. And I'm going to have to... Wow. Okay. So we'll try that on there. That on the hill climb. That should be alright, actually. That should be fairly simple. Once that Jag gets its engine into gear. Yeah, nice. Nice. Nice bit of cash as well. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got 3 drags and 2 twisty. So that should be good for that. I'd presume the Jag would be much more powerful than the Bentley. That actually, let's go that, because the 4-wheel drive is going to launch it. We're going to try that. I'm going to watch these ones as well, just to see where the mistake is if I don't win. Yeah, I thought the BM, once it gets rolling, much stronger. And the BMW is catch up on the corners there because of the 4-wheel drive. This one should be nice. I think if the BMW there was 1 star, that would be a different story. And I'm not too worried about this one. Although the Bentley does a very solid job there, and it's not too far behind. Beautiful. So let's keep going. So half mile, quarter mile, 0 to 100, rallycross, and a twisty road. Okay, so gonna go with that and that. That. Then I'm going to put that on there, and I don't think that Audi would win. How much? Oh, I've got plenty of RQ. I don't know if it's worth putting an all-surface in. Let's try an all-surface first. It is the medium circuit, so it gives a bit more time for... it gives a bit more time for the all-surface to work. Not much difference between the Jag and the Civic. And again, if that Mercedes was 1 star, I think that would have been a different story. I love how small that BMW is compared to every other BMW. It's like they've made it tiny. Now, let's see. So the all-surface does catch up. And then because it's the medium, there's a lot more off-road. So, yeah, an all-surface tyre will take the win nicely. And this shouldn't be too much of a problem for the M Series. The M Coupe. So, not many to go. 4. Now, 0 to 200, a 1 to 150, a 70 as all drags. So I need to change that out. Probably that out. But the problem is now I'm actually using quite a lot of use. You know, it's only got 2 races left. So I am going to use the Audi. I know it's prize cars. I know that you know, it's not always the best to use prize cars, but when you've got nothing else, I've literally got nothing else. I mean, I could use my legendary Porsche, I suppose. Now that's going to get a 250 win. I'd presume that it will get to 200 miles an hour. I'm going to use that. And then I'm not too sure on these two. I presume race number 4 will be a big win anyway, for the simple fact that that Audi's got no power in it at all. Now that BMW is completely stock, not a single upgrade in it yet. There's one I've got on my list to do. The Urus there taking the win. But I'm not too worried about that. There we go, look at that. So the Sportsback there takes a hell of a long time to get to its target speed. And then another 200 here. So if you've got a car that's going to reach 200, you're going to get 250 points either way. So I was just checking the time because it is almost time to go and get the kids from school. Hand does not meet requirements. So it's epics and legendaries now. So this is, this is what I've got to play with. I haven't got a lot. So I'm going to put that on there because the Touareg hasn't got a great deal when it comes to pace. God, what do I do here? That on there. That on there. I need something to beat G-Force. So this is kind of where I'm like, yeah, what do I do here? Because I haven't got, I could use the Urus, I suppose. That should. How's that built? Right, okay. Very, very simple. I can just put literally that. Because that, for me, the Avent is actually food. I don't really want to do anything with that at all. How about that, and that? Yeah, this Audi's not really going to do much for me, so that's why I don't really want to do a great deal. So, something lost. Okay, what would have lost there? It's got to have been that BMW that lost. It's got to have been. Against the Touareg, I don't understand how. So we are going to go that way again and see what happens. Because I might just have to watch these now just to see what's going on. Of course, this is going to be a win. Maxed versus unmaxed. I wonder if it's this one that lost. No way. Wow, okay. So that's where I'm going to have to find... Unless this makes... it makes 157 points, and that's a stock one. So there you go, that's your win. Okay, I did not expect the BMW to beat... to lose to... Look, I'm out of bloody tickets here now. See what we've got. So that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, that might win. That should be fine. That should be fine. I just need something to beat that. So let's take that out. And yeah, I'm kind of just left with the Urus now. I'm literally running on the bare bones of what I've got. So if I somehow manage to get this epic token, it will be a surprise. Oh, God, it launches so quick. That BMW, I think I'm going to max that. So, guys, obviously, I apologise for using prize cars. I don't like to use them, but you can see exactly what I've got, and what I've got isn't fantastic. This Porsche is trash, I think. Look at this. It's going to lose, isn't it? Is it just gonna stay ahead? No, it loses right at the end, and I'm not putting another fuse in that. So I think what I'm going to do is, because it is almost time to go and get my kids, I'm going to let my cars recover a little bit, and then I will come back to this in a moment. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, so just like that, the cars have now recovered. So I know that I needed to replace... let's replace the Urus and put the BMW in. And I'm going to put the Porsche on the hairpin, the BMW on there, and then I think it was that on there, that, and then that. And that should secure me 24. Now, I do believe that the Legendary one is slightly easier than the Epic one randomly. So that's 24 done. This is the last round at 25, and we've got a City Streets hairpin, so I can win that. That's not a problem. I'd presume that's going to be fast enough to do that. That's going to be fast enough to do that. Then I'm stuck with a Twisty Road in the wet and a City Street small. So we'll get rid of that and get rid of that. So that's going to have to go on City Streets. And I'm going to have to play the... I'm gonna have to see how that works. So we've got that. And they shouldn't be too much of a problem either way. I'm going to watch this one just to see what happens, because I'm not sure what's going to happen here. This shouldn't be a problem. It's this one that's going to be the interesting one. I might just have to take it up to 1 star. God damn. Yeah, so that's going to have to be improved by 0.7. I really, really hope that's not a max jobby. Mind you, to be fair, the BMW is also rear-wheel drive. So let's just have a look at what... So it's 90 handling. So I wonder if... this Jahar is very fast anyway. So I'm wondering if that's going to be quick enough on that. Put the BMW against the BMW and do it that way, and just hope that the Jahar... I mean, I can take the Jahar to 1 star if absolutely necessary. That should... I mean, on this long... It is the fast section, so it should outdrag without a problem. So even stock should beat the maxed Legendary. So yeah, that in theory should secure me the token, which it does. So that is the Epic Carwow token. Now I'm in 2 minds about which way to go. Well, no, I think the Epic's actually a pretty easy one for me. So you've got the Land Rover, which is the only the only prize car Range Rover. Easier to upgrade than a Legendary, so it's going to make it stronger than a Legendary. Overall, good top speed. RQ74. So it is a nice, easy upgrade compared to most of the Legendary Range Rovers. And then you've got the Lotus, which is, I believe, it's the strongest twisty car for Epic in total. but it's going to be one of them that if most people are going to take this, and it's going to be really, kind of, well, if most people are taking it, is it worth really to have? That's kind of my view on it. So my decision, I think, is going to be the Chevrolet. It's something I have admired since I've seen it in the game, since very start joining. It is American Dream. It's got 100 handling maxed. It's going to be one of those kind of unique cars that I think most people are going to take the 211. In all honesty, I think that's what most people are going to do. And if that's the case, the 211's just going to become like one of them cars that everyone's going to have. So I tell you what, I'm going to take this. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm just going to fire these lower ones in though, because I don't want to use the races on the other ones. So that's the decision made for the Epic. It's the Legendary that I'm a little bit like, which way do I go? So that is the Epic. Let's move on to the Legendary Challenge. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Now, this needs, as seen on YouTube, and it needs 4+ fuses. And now, like I said, I do believe that this one is slightly easier than the Legendary one, but I suppose we will have to wait and see. So the Jahar is low, so we can go with that. That shouldn't be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. I think, to be fair, that's a nice, easy win. 181, so that gives me the option to lose one if I need to. Yeah, no contest, that one. So, fast circuit, yes, no problems. Again, no real problems there. I think I can just fire them straight in and do. With no real thought about it. I've just literally thrown the 5 cars in. Again, we've got a City Street Small. That, and I think, yeah, pretty good with that as well. I mean, that's going to take 176. So that also gives me the option to lose a race. But 477 points, don't even need to worry. Again, we can put the Jag on there, that on the North Loop replay. The city streets, I'll probably lose. Oh, actually, no, its ground clearance is low. That does surprise me. So, yeah, the Volvo shouldn't be a problem. That and the BMW. That does surprise me about the Audi. I thought it would have been medium, right? Like most of the Epic Audis really are medium. Okay, let's see what we've got. So we've got, as seen on YouTube, one of them has to be an Epic as a minimum with 4 upgrades, 4 fuses. Wow, that's cheeky. That's where some people are going to get caught out, I think. I'm just going to change the Volvo for something for Laguna Seca. Put the BMW back in. That should not be a problem. Which way did it go? That way, North Loop, and Twisty Circuit. And I shouldn't even need to worry about this one. I do like this Laguna Seca, though. You know, it's almost accurate to the real raceway. And I'd like to see more real tracks come into the game. What about you guys? Would you like to see more real tracks come into the game. Right, so yeah, that's another nice, easy win, and that takes me up to 21 fairly quickly. Test bowl, half-mile drag. So the way I'm going to do this one is that on the twisty, that on the fast, that on the drag, that on the test bowl, and I just need something for the Ocean Beach slalom. Oh, you don't even need an epic for this one. What? You just need 5 fuses. So we're going to choose the BMW because it is the better one. That was on there. That was on there, that was on there, and that should be yet another round passed fairly easily. Yeah, no bother there. And my cars are starting to run low on races as well. So I'm going to do the BMW on that. Now, the Lumbermill Twisty circuit's actually mainly, long, fast straights. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with that. Do you know what? I'm going to see what happens. So yes, the BMW gets the win against the 330e. Fairly straightforward win there for the Audi. So like I said, this one, the only bit of off-road is the very first and last bit. The rest of it is fast, sweeping bends mainly. I do like that track though. An easy win against the Urus. Now this one will be interesting. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, yeah. I thought it might lose. That's not a problem. We'll just throw that BMW in just for the sake of it. I'm starting to run out of races for the cars again, so I'm going to have to let them recover a little bit. So that should be a nice, easy win. Beautiful. 3 rounds left. We'll take that out and put... I don't even know if I need to use the BMW. I don't know what I need until I've gone in. So G-Force, 1 mile. I'm going to have to change the 2 white BMWs, I think. What do I use? The Jag and the green BMW. The Jag going on the 0 to 120. The Mercedes against the Mercedes. That should be pretty good. That's beautiful. So I'm running out of... Told you I was running out of races here. So them two are going to have to come back out. We'll put that in and that in and see what we've got. So G-Force, yes. Okay. This is where it starts getting a little bit more decisions. The Jag's not strong enough to take much. The Honda Civic might win the narrow streets. So I need something for Twisty Circuit, and I need something for Hairpin Road in the wets. Okay, so Bentley, I'll probably max that one. And I need something to beat that. So I'm going to have to fire these in just to make it a bit stronger to try and beat that Porsche. Sorry there, I keep touching this bloody speech bubble button and it keeps taking me to Discord. It's driving me insane. Absolutely driving me insane. So let's go. So we're going to try that on the hairpin. That on the twisty. That's going to be tight. I think it's going to be a tough one, this one, to pass. Well, I mean, I have got epics, so yeah. Oh. So there we go, guys. The Bentley does beat the Porsche at 3-2-3. The BMW might get this. There we go. Yeah, lovely jubbly. This should be a no contest. This is the one that's going to probably take my other epic. Oh my god, very good. Very good. The Honda Civic beats the BMW. And this is a fairly straightforward one. Lovely. And that leaves me round 25 for the Legendary. And my cars are absolutely hammered. I'm going to have to come back to it in a moment. I need another 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes of building time, of recovery time, and hope that I can get it in first go. Okay, so it's very slightly later. Literally just a few minutes later. Let's see what this final round brings. So that should be okay, and that would be okay, I'd imagine. Then I would presume that, see, Ocean Highway's quite fast. Lumber Mill Twisty's got a little bit of off-road. So, which way to go? Because I need to look at what I've got. It's what's going to beat that Hairpin Road. I'm going to have to probably go with what I've got here. I don't think I've got much choice. Is that BMW going to beat that BMW? That is the question. Or do I go... Oh, which way do I go? Well, you only find out by doing, don't you? So 64 with the BMW. Oh yes, very nice. Now that makes me happy. Very good. This is a no contest. Now, I'd presume because of the speed bumps that the Bentley should still take the win, even though that Aventador's got a lot better. Yes, a lot better speed. And then the final race is always going to win because it's 3-star against 2-star. And that gives me my legendary Carwell token. Now, the real difficulty is making the decision as to what to get for this one. So I already have the McLaren. So that either gives me the chance for the T16 Pikes Peak, which, guys, I have wanted since the start of the game, since I've started playing. Yeah, would love to get that one. One of the strongest off-road cars in the game, and it's also in the 80s. Or do I go for the Mazda 787B, one of my favourite race cars of all time? Would help my Japanese garage. Good top speed. Again, one I've wanted for a long, long time. This is the decision for me to make. This is one of the hardest decisions I've had to make in top drives. Guys, I can't just make this decision. I can't. I've got 13 days, 14 days. I can't just make this decision on the spur of the moment. Leave me a comment. Which one do you think I should take? I've got the Epic. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to add and lock that to my garage, and that should sit where it sits there beautifully. Guys, let me know what you think. Let's go and buy just a couple of ceramics to finish this. Finish this video. Not much. I'm not buying many. Just a few, just to finish this video and see what happens. So, guys, of course, if you do like my videos, please do drop a like. An RQ48. Come on. Okay, an RQ53. I'll take that. That is food 100%, but not bad for a cheeky little ceramic. My money's not gone down, annoyingly. Oh, nice. 2 ultras back to back. I will take that. Can't complain at that. An RQ40. Oh my god, 3 ultras back to back. Wow. Yeah, this is not bad. I don't think I'm going to get much more. There we go. The streak's over. Just a few more ceramics. That was actually really quite a good few ceramics. Yeah, that's the little pocket of luck gone. We'll do one more. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Appreciate you being here. Hope that might have even helped you pass the challenge. I know I haven't been doing so many challenge videos lately. But, you know, I moved away from that. I'm going to do one more, and then that is the end of the video. So an RQ40 and, oh, an RQ45. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for being here. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.